They're at it again. Okay, this is This Week at Manchester United, your essential roundup of all the social media goings on regarding Manchester United. Only one place we can start this week, isn't there? Dybala in, Dybala out, Dybala shake it all about. No one actually knows what's going on with this one, but at the point of filming, it seems as though it's all fallen through last minute and Paulo Dybala will not be coming to Manchester United, despite loads of reports saying the opposite over the weekend. It does look at this point now like it's not gonna happen. And it looks like the reasoning is, according to journalists, that he was asking for too much money, he didn't seem like he wanted to join Manchester United too much, and we said, yeah, you know what, I don't care how good you are. If you don't want to play for us, you don't want to play for us. So, no, sod off, mate. You're not coming to Old Trafford. We're too big a club to put up with players who don't want to be here. And you know what? I totally agree. I don't think we should have players at Manchester United that don't want to be at the football club.
For me, I've been here for 3 years in Manchester. It's been doing great, and there's some good moments, some bad moments, like everybody, like everywhere else. But after this season, and after everything that happened this season, with my season, it was my best season as well. I think for me, it can be a good time to have a new challenge somewhere else.
No, in all honesty though, it would have been nice to get Dybala, wouldn't it? He is a top quality footballer. And just think of how much money we could have made in the Megastore off him. Honestly, picture this, action figures, $39.99 RRP in the Megastore, movable arm to do the celebration and everything. I bet Ed Woodward's absolutely fuming. Think about it, Ed. Now, speaking of players that probably don't want to be here, Romelu Lukaku. Bet he's gutted at the minute, isn't he? He was supposed to be going to Juventus as part of this swap deal to bring Dybala here. Now it's all fallen through. He might not get a move at all now. Like at the time of filming, it suggested that Inter Milan might come back in for him. Juventus may still be interested. But at the minute, it looks relatively unlikely that he's going to be going anywhere. And quite obviously, he doesn't want to be here. Like, did you see these posts from over the weekend? Now, I know that these were jokes, and people have a go at Lingard and stuff, and Rashford and stuff that they put on social media, and I don't want to seem like I'm defending them too much, because some of Lingard's stuff, it's a bit too far, even for me. But this Lukaku thing, this is worse than anything any player has put on social media for us over the last 6 months. Even though it is a joke between him and his mates, and United players have probably taken it that way, to publish this information is a little bit out of order, I think. So basically what he's done, Lukaku, is he's gone through all the results of the fastest speeds reached in training by Manchester United players and literally filmed the screen and published all of their times. Like, I don't think that's information Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wanted released, especially not on social media, to fans. Like, really, Romelu, really? So just in case you didn't actually pay too much attention to this video, I'm just going to go through it from the fastest to the slowest according to this training video, because yeah, it's out of order that Lukaku released it, but he's released it now, so now I'm going to get stuck in. Fastest in the squad, Diogo Dalot. Romelu Lukaku in at second. Then it's Tahith Chong, Marcus Rashford, Daniel James. Who's that next? Chris Smalling, Ashley Young, Victor Lindelof, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Axel Tuanzebe, Angel Gomez, this is in order of speed, remember, Paul Pogba, Eric Bailly, Andreas Pereira, Marcus Rojo, James Garner, Scott McTominay, Nemanja Matic, Juan Mata, and in last place, Luke Shaw. Yeah, Luke Shaw, apparently the slowest or least hard-working player in training, according to this video that Romelu Lukaku put out. Obviously, it's absolute trash. Training in pre-season, it's all over the place, isn't it? Some players are fitter than others, so they're capable of doing more than the others. Other players need to take it easy a little bit. I'm not actually realistically judging this, and it's also absolute nonsense in it because Lukaku's near the top and we've seen how he runs in the season. Honestly, sometimes Lukaku runs like he's full of pasta. He looks ridiculous. He looks like he's carbo loaded before every single game. This is why I thought he was going to Italy. Also, I want to shout out this tweet from @SibsMUFC. They put this over the weekend. We've got SLABHEAD, Harry Maguire, of course. Welcome to Manchester United, Harry Maguire. Good to have you here, Slabhead. We've got Iceman for Victor Lindelof. That's his nickname. I didn't know that was his nickname until recently, actually. But that's what they used to call him back in Portugal. So we've got Iceman, Victor Lindelof. And we've got the Spider for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Great nicknames. 3 great nicknames for 3 great defenders. But there's one member of the defence who doesn't have a good nickname. Like Luke Shaw. He's been left out here. What can we call Luke Shaw? Now, I quoted that and asked for some suggestions from you guys on Twitter. I can't read them all, but here's a few of them. I like this one. Jordan says we should call him The Erection. Bear with me. He flopped but came back strong. Decent, good effort, Jordan. Conal Cush as well, they've put, should just call him Jake Paul. Yeah, ever since he got his hair cut like that, he looks like Jake Paul. In fact, there's a lot of things going around YouTube at the minute. I'd like to see a race between Luke Shaw and Jake Paul. Can we make that happen? Let's make that happen. Loads of people would watch it. There's a marketing thing in that, Ed. A marketing thing. And obviously there's loads of stuff in regards to personal things to do with Luke Shaw that I don't want to read out, but you know, we've got Captain Custard, we've got Captain Slow, we've got the Hamburglar. But my favourite from Paul, the Incredible Bulk. I'm all for it. We've got the Spider, Iceman, Slabhead, the Incredible Bulk. Let's do it. Honestly, right, now, me included in this, all these people who take the piss out of what Luke Shaw looks like physique-wise, we'd all absolutely kill for his body, wouldn't we? Don't pretend that you wouldn't. You've got big, fat, 25-stone blokes at home on the fucking laptop complaining because Luke Shaw's put a couple of extra pounds on. You'd kill for it, wouldn't you? You'd kill for it. I would. Might have some fucking muscle then. Scruffy bastards. Now, there was a game of football over the weekend. There was a trophy at stake, apparently. The charity game was on, wasn't it? The Charity Shield, the Community Shield, the overhyped friendly. It's a season opener and it's nice to win. United have won plenty of them. I've gone to Wembley, I've won them. It's been a great day. I've gone to Wembley and lost them and not really been that bothered. In fact, I've been to Charity Shield in the past actually where it's so sort of laid back, the atmosphere, and so relaxed and so much of a friendly atmosphere that I've genuinely been chatting to fans of the opposition team like on the concourse before or after the game, whether we've won or lost, and it's fine, it's friendly. No one's too highly charged because we're all adults and we know that it's a friendly. Step forward, Liverpool and City fans. Look at the age of some of these blokes. Genuinely, some of these blokes look 50, 60, prime gammon, and they're starting fights on trains before charity games. Fucking hell, get a life. Seriously, can you imagine being one of these blokes like sons? Can you imagine going on Twitter, seeing that video of your dad scrapping before a fucking charity game? Honestly, it's humiliating. But no, City did win the Community Shield, didn't they? And yeah, the cringe has already started. Look at this. Honestly, the way that City group the Community Shield as one of their achievements at the end of the season, it's just embarrassing, lads. It's really embarrassing. And they're already doing it. They're already saying that this counts as a trophy. The Community Shield isn't a proper trophy. Look. David Moyes doesn't win proper trophies. In fact, I don't think anyone has actually got anything nice to say about David Moyes. Apart from Jolyon Lescott, of course. What trophy did they win? Oh, and you know what? I'll tell you one player who's gone massively up in my estimations recently. This isn't Manchester United related, but I hope to see this guy at Manchester United one day. Just for this, really. Kylian Mbappe, one of the best, if not the best, young player in world football right now. Also, he's got the attitude to match it too. So PSG won the French Community Shield, right? And Neymar wasn't playing; he was watching from the stands. So he was in like he wasn't in a jersey and stuff. He was in like his own clothes, sort of. And after the game, after they won, they were obviously celebrating with the French version of the Community Shield. I don't really want to call it a trophy, but they're celebrating with it. And Neymar's obviously come down from the stands and tried to get a picture with the team who have actually played in the game and actually won the trophy. Mbappe's not happy about it. Look at this. Mbappe literally dragging him out the photo. I think that's brilliant. I think that's brilliant. Literally no one likes Neymar, do they? No one likes him, apart from maybe his sister. There we go. That's our way of doing it. We managed to get it in. Yeah, right. Okay, that has been this week at Man United. Hashtag TWAMAN. Make sure you get your recommendations for what you want us to talk about next week. If you see anything on social media that makes you a little bit confused and side-eyeing all over the shop, send it to us at @radio_Gaz. That's my Twitter, Instagram and whatever, or at FullTimeDEVILS. That's obviously FullTimeDEVILS Twitter and Instagram. Come and find us, and we cannot wait for the season to get started. Loads of videos coming this week ahead of the Chelsea game. We are absolutely buzzing. See you next time, guys. Laters in a bit.